am going to make an attempt to add a name, a different name from what was originally on this design. And I'm going to use the camera function on the Babylock Venture. So I'm going to hit the Wi-Fi because I have it saved here. I brought it over from using Wi-Fi. The original design was this with Carter on it, but I'm changing it to her. So I'll click there, and I'm going to hit set, and then I will hit end edit here, and then I'm going to hit the camera function. I'll do this one first, and it's going to scan, and then it shows you here, and you can see it's really lined up almost perfectly because the black is the new design and the red is the actual design that I'd already stitched. It just scanned. But I'll scan with the scanner to show you. Hit the scan button. It's going to scan this design again. And so here it is on the screen. It's sitting there perfectly. I like that. I don't have a lot of work to do at all. And the reason you can tell is because, again, a red is the stitches that are on the actual design here on my flatbed here, or on my machine. And the black is the design I pulled over with the new name on it. And so if I would always hit center just to center it. But let's just say it wasn't lined up how I wanted, and I wanted to move things down. I'll just use this button to move things down or over or however I wanted it. I'm going to hit the center button, and we know it's lined up because we can see that there's just a little bit of red peeking out from here. And I made the name a little bit bigger than how I had it on the first one, just slightly. I didn't even really make it bigger. What I did is I increased the pull compensation. So I'm going to hit embroidery. And I don't need to change any colors other than the name because I'm not going to stitch anything other than the name. And that's on spool number 8. It's red. Let me go down here and find that name. It's the last one. It's actually First Christmas and the name is together. So I'm just going to press OK. I need to go up one more time. In order to change my color, I usually have to go up just before the color swatch. Let me go to 9. And I want that to be color 8. This thread is on color 8, on spool 8. So I'm going to hit OK. Now that I have 8 set for these letters that I want to choose, going to hit OK. And I don't want to restitch First Christmas. So I'm going to go here to the plus minus sign. I'm going to go down to 8 because that is the last thing that needs to stitch here. And I want to move forward from First Christmas. And so what I normally do, and I'm sure there's plenty of ways to do it, but I hit this plus sign, and then you'll see the stitches start moving, and it'll tell you like where it's going to go to. So I'm going to progress. It's already here at Christmas. See, it's at the M. So now I'll start using 100 instead of 1,000. I hope you saw me. I was hitting 1,000. You see, 1,000 brought it down to the S. So that's a little too far, so I'm going to bring it up. 100 minus 100 stitches brings it to the end of the S almost. So now I'm going to start using the plus 10 to get it to move to where I want it. I just want it to be right at the beginning of the S, and it looks like it might be there. So let's use -1 just to make sure. There it goes. So now it's at the end of the S, and I can click one more plus. I want it at the beginning of the S. So I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to hit lock, start. And let's just take a look. Let me slow it down a lot. Let's take a look, see where it goes. Yeah, so it's right there on the tip of the elephant. So there's 2 minutes left at 600 stitches per minute to stitch this name. There's just 2 minutes left, 600 stitches per minute. Stitched out very nice. I'm pleased with how it came out. And it's going to be for a project that will match this red Christmas fabric. So good. The camera function is so cool on the Babylock Venture.